It's not laggy at all. I mean, I switched over. I transferred realms to Malfurion, and this server's a lot. There's a lot fewer population, and it's a lot less. It's a lot less laggy. I've only had one like kind of lag issue since I've been on Malfurion, and that was like in a battleground earlier. And I'm not sure what caused that issue, to be honest, but. But I did a battleground earlier, and I was like top damage in the battleground. It was ridiculous, and I was like level 42. Then I'm 43 now, but I was 42, and I was top damage in the BG. It was kind of weird. It's weird, like server restart in 10 minutes. All servers were shut down for maintenance for 15 to 20 minutes, and then everyone will need to update their clients. Oh, great. All right. Ah. Oh, look, they do a little notification at the top of the screen. That's pretty cool. See that? Server restart. Can't really miss that, can you? Yeah, but I mean, on this server, there's no lag. And you can't, the thing is, you can't transfer back either. Like, they let you transfer off of Bronzebeard, but they will not let you transfer from Malfurion to Bronzebeard, which is good, because Bronzebeard's way too crowded. I feel sorry for Volstagg, because he's like, oh, I reached 60, you know what? And I'm like, dude, I couldn't handle the lag. The lag on Bronzebeard was just bad. Like, it's a lot better on Malfurion. Bronzebeard is just too laggy, man. Yeah. Hey, what's up, JR? How's it going, man? Server restart in like 4 minutes. You just say 45? Grats. Grazie. Grazie. Signora, grazie. I just hit 43 a little bit ago. So, what's interesting is I just did a battleground, and I was like top damage in the battleground at level 42, right? In a 40 to 49 battleground, I was level 42, and I was top damage. And it wasn't even close. I had a pretty good lead on damage. I was like 40, 42,000 damage. And what's interesting with that is that was 42. I just hit 43, put another point to kill instinct. I have so much damage coming in these next like 6 talent points. We're getting another crit percentage here. We're getting 5 points. We're gonna get a 15% agility increase with this. Then we're gonna get, let's see, 3 points here, which is gonna give us 21% armor penetration basically, and 15 expertise, which means my attacks cannot be dodged or parried. So basically, I'm going to be landing more blows. My attacks are going to be ignoring the armor of the enemy. I'm going to have more agility, which is going to give me more crit. It's going to give me more attack power, and it's going to give me more, defense as well. And then and then besides all that, then we go down into here and we get increased damage of your melee abilities and targets under 35% by 6%. I'm assuming this is at least 3 talent points, so this could be at least 18% increased damage against targets under 35% health. It also is going to increase haste, which I've already determined that for the melee hunter, haste is huge. Because the faster we can reset the cooldown on Raptor Strike, the faster we can proc counter attack, right? So basically we're going to be attacking more often, where damage is going to go up dramatically. So we have a lot of damage coming in like the next, 8 levels. So it's going to be very interesting to see how much damage I can do at that point, Alright, I think that's it. Server restart time. Server restart in 34 seconds. Maintenance is 15 to 20 minutes. What are we going to do for 15 to 20 minutes? Mm, 36 slot bag. Yeah. Yeah, it's still cheaper than Turtle, yeah. The Fiendish Portable Bank Companion. Get access to your bank in any rested area. Okay, well, we don't really... I mean, it would kind of nice, but not necessary. We don't need that. One thing that they did different than Turtle WoW was they gave you a lot of convenience items, but a lot of them aren't available to you unless you're in a rested area, which is kind of interesting. So it forces you to be in, you know, towns and cities, which I think is kind of a smart move actually on their part. And then portable post tube, you can do your... I purchased this one and it was definitely worth the price of admission. This trains all of your non-combat pets to pick up loot for you, so I never have to loot, and it works for your books too. Like every pet you have, if you have a pet out, it automatically loots. So totally worth it. And it has really good range too. Now, once you get to level 60, then you can buy the heirloom. Oh my god, look how much money these guys are making. They're charging 100 DP. But I guess it's a whole set. Look at that, 70% experience. Just haven't pulled the trigger yet. Well, it's worth it if you're going to play other characters. I mean, it's worth it to get the heirlooms. Yeah, I want to get to 60 so I can get the heirloom set because I want to get it for the paladin probably. Do they have a paladin one? This is like what? Hunter, rogue, shaman, druid, warlock. Which one's a paladin? I guess, is this the paladin? Yeah, Valor's paladin, right? It's critical strike rating, haste rating, hit rating, stamina strength. Yeah. It's basically the paladin. It's ugly though. I almost would rather have this one, which is the warrior one looks nicer. Hey, what's up, Post? I think the warrior one looks nicer. They're doing maintenance on the servers for 15 to 20 minutes. So I did transfer to Malfurion, and the servers have been much better. Like, way less lag. I've only had one time where I had lag. I was in one battleground, and for some reason, it lagged really hard. I don't know why. Other than that, yeah, I saw you hit 60. Congratulations. Other than that one moment on a battleground, the server's been very good. And I haven't had any queue time waits, really. When I queue for BGs, they're popping instantly, but I will tell you, there's a lot less people on Malfurion. Like, it's still like a lot less people. But you would think it would. I just wish they'd publish the numbers. It'd be so nice to know how many people are on the servers, you know? I'm going to guess that Malfurion probably has around, you know, I'm going to guess somewhere around 3,000 to 6,000 players on it, is what I'm guessing. Whereas Bronzebeard has like, you know, 15 to 20,000 or something. But oh, hey, hey, Volst, I just did a battleground at level 42, and I was #1 on damage. Like I was like at the end of the battleground, I was #1 damage, and I was like at 42,000 damage or something. We lost the battleground though, of course. But still, like going head to head against protection warriors, protection warriors are really tough. And protection paladins and protection warriors are pretty tough to kill. You did a oh, you got deleted. Oh, really? So you did a BG after you hit 16, you got deleted. Well, people are probably in full PvP gear, right? You bought a Bloodforge set, so it was like, what do you mean fixed? What do you mean fixed? Race change. Look, here's a race change potion. Only 15 DP, right? That's not, and in factions 30. These are cheaper than Blizzard because, well, this is faction change. I mean, maybe that's about the same price as Blizzard, but it's $15. Well, it's not $15. That's it's $10. Sorry, because they're still doing 3x, so it's $10 to do a faction change. I wonder what 1v1 fresh. You can reset your arena team. Oh, you said you're not getting deleted. Oh, you were getting deleted until you bought the Bloodforge set, right? Yeah, it's all gear based. Oh, don't buy the shit PvP gear? Okay. You mean like the level, when you hit level 60? Oh, so killing them, yeah, for the Bloodforge. Because the Bloodforge has the PvP power on it, right? Whereas the Honor gear, I'm not sure if the Honor gear does, but... Hey, what's up, TK? They're doing maintenance on the server right now, so we can't... We got like 20 minutes probably before we can get back in. I think something like that. So you said you bought that? You bought it off the auction house or something? How much did that cost you? Probably like what, like 10 to 15 gold per piece, right? Probably bankrupt you. Couple hundred. I don't even know where you get your gold, man. I have like 70 gold. But it's probably because I DE everything. Bloodforge drops. Hey, JR, Bloodforge drops if you're high risk mode, I think. Like, I get Bloodforge stuff because I'm high risk. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, where I'm at right now, like I really wish, the one thing I miss the most that's missing from the cash shop here, you just train writing skill and professional skills. You know, I never had to train writing skill. In professions I did, but writing, I just I had books I purchased a long time ago that actually trained my writing skill, so I don't even have to buy that. Well, you can come to Malfurion, but I can't transfer back. Once you transfer to once you transfer to Malfurion, you can't go back. That's why I told you. I don't know if you read the chat. I told you you probably don't want to transfer because you can't go back. Like, I mean, if they merge the servers, then you'll merge. But for right now, what do you mean PvP's chaos at max level? Yeah, I just couldn't do the lag, dude. It was so bad. I spent 2 days lagging. You got to realize too, it's harder for me. Like, it's easier for you to deal with the lag because you're just like send pet, let your pet do his thing, right? Like for me as a melee hunter, lag makes it almost impossible to play because you're trying to get your traps laid down. You're trying to, you're trying to do stuff like disengage. There's a little bit more finesse going on, and the lag just makes it so difficult. Let me go to the check the website here in a minute. Check the website. Says they're online. Yeah, when you're in dot class, it's really, you just like dot dot dot, and they're like trying to do stuff and they can't do anything, but your dots are still ticking. Mm-hmm. Even before they fix the issues, I'm a day. Is that English? I mean, here's the thing. They constantly, like, they're always like, oh, we're rolling out fixes, we're rolling out fixes, we're trying to fix lag, we're doing all these things, but I don't know about you, but I've not seen an improvement. Like, they keep saying they're doing all this stuff, but I have not seen really an improvement. Like, in fact, today the lag was the worst I'd ever seen it. It was the worst. It was so bad. So that's why I decided to transfer, because I was like, you keep saying you're gonna fix shit, but I'm not seeing an improvement. I'm not seeing an improvement. I'm gonna guess the servers are still down. That would be probably a good guess. check out this AI image they generated. Here's a nice. Here's a hunter with a furry cap on, with ears, and she's got guns attached to her. Well, she's holding a gun, but this one looks like it's almost like a gauntlet. That's pretty. I like that. I like that image. Yeah. Think how much money they're making though. Like once you get to 60, people are buying the heirloom sets. They're like 100 DP. I can only imagine how much money this private server is making. I mean, it's just they've had to be making like millions or something. It's a nice one. Yeah. Yeah, there's so many people playing them. Count security? What? Realm status. Here's the news. I wonder how often they update their news on here. Let's see. Yeah, not very often. Most recent article looks like it's from 7/31. Big performance update went out a few hours ago. Yeah, I have whatever. Let's see. Ascension's. What's this? So they're claiming that the server stability is getting better, right? But what does that mean? What does that mean? Is he saying that during the 24-hour period, this is how many hours the server is up? Is that all he's saying? Because to me, that's not server stability. Like, hey, what's up, Annie? I mean, you could say that's not server stability. Just because the server's up doesn't mean it's stable. I mean, I did that stream earlier today where I played for like 3 hours and it felt like an hour of the 3 hours that was lagging pretty much. Oh yeah, we need to update the client. Here, I forgot. Let's quit the client. Still doesn't have an update. And the usual Mimi bullshit. Yeah, it's all bullshit. Oh yeah, our server stability is getting better and better over time. I'm like, yeah, it's probably not, whatever. It's just well, the thing that makes me the most angry with it is I played Ascension like 4 or 5 years ago, and those servers were very stable. Like the regular like servers were stable, but like if you look, here's my characters, right? Let's see. I'm talking about Area 52. Like, look at all these characters I have on Area 52. I don't did I play on a loon? I had one character on a loon, Rexar. Some characters on Rexar, but most of my Grizzly Hills. This is their Wrath of the Lich King server. Kazan, I think, is I don't have any. Kazan and Girabashi are epoch bullshit. So Area 52 is where I played, 4 or 5 years ago. You know. Bronzebeard, I have one character, level 2. And then Malfurion, I have these characters. I mean, I still think their downtime is more than 22 minutes. They said it was like 15 to 20 minutes, but it feels like it's been going on longer than that. Yeah, Area 52 was good. Like I never had any issues with Area 52, but Bronzebeard is not like Area 52, sadly. I think Bronzebeard has a lot more. There's so much more custom stuff going on. I think on Bronzebeard. Maybe. I mean, I'm assuming. I can't assume that's the only reason why it's so janky. Oh my god, Aura is being added. What the fuck is Aura? Yeah, there's a bunch of instance chunks on the map, yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, Return of Reckoning. I thought about going back and playing that, but the problem with Return of Reckoning is I had customized my UI. You know, I don't know, and I couldn't. It was kind of a pain to like get it all configured. You know. So I don't know. It was a bit of a pain in the ass. They're working on, aren't they working on a new Warhammer game? Yeah, so new Warhammer MMO is developed by Jackalyptic Games. But the future is uncertain due to recent layoffs at the studio. Doesn't sound good.
So, as you might have already heard, there's
This is an old video, 11 months ago.
New Warhammer MMO currently.
Yeah. I used to run Reshade on Realm of Reckoning, and then this most recent time I tried to play, I couldn't. I don't think I couldn't get it working. Like, it wouldn't work. And I was going through all these hoops trying to get it to work, and I couldn't. So. And it looks like I don't have it installed anymore. Yeah. Looks like I removed it. Yeah, the Warhammer was fun. The Return of Reckoning, but I was having trouble getting the reshade to work on the recently. Like, I couldn't get it to work right. But originally when I played it, I did have it working, and it was pretty cool. Like, when I played it originally, let's see. So 3 years ago, right?
You're joining all scenario lobby. I'll tell you one thing in this game that's pretty effed up is it does look like people's horses are literally walking like sideways.
So this is me doing a.
Is there a timer on when this starts?
This is me doing a Realm of Reckoning battleground. This is not my favorite battleground though. My favorite one is the crypt, the graveyard one. This is the more open world one.
Oh, you're going out. Oh, double bubble, double
bubble. Well, I was really playing zoomed in. I almost got him dead.
Oh, magnificent fire. When you have one tank. Tank.
Yeah, see, this is my favorite Return of Reckoning battleground. It's like this graveyard or something. I love this one.
We got our pop. We got our
the High Pass Cemetery. This is my favorite one, right? I don't even know, man. When I played Realm of Reckoning, I knew nothing about the game. Like, I was a complete noob, but I really liked. I love these little like loading screens. Like, the artwork was really good. But this is my favorite battleground. Was this High Pass Cemetery?
Pop for the High Pass Cemetery. This is a hard battleground. This is High Pass Cemetery features simple dual capture mechanics. Capture both the stag and the.
This is when I was really low level. I think. Like, I think if I'm reading that right, it looks like I'm level 17.
High Pass Cemetery starts now.
Yep. Yeah.
For glory and the crimson dawn.
Yeah, this is the UI before I hadn't customized my UI that much. Later on, my UI looked a lot different than this. I customized it quite a bit.
Where's our healer?
Where's our healer?
Ein Bay. Where's the healer? Ah!
I'm trying to kill the healer.
Don't hit the tank. That's a fail tactic. Get this guy. I'm all.
One thing about the Return of Reckoning is there's a lot of characters that are really tanky. You know, it's a lot of tankiness in the game. I like it. It's really cool. It's a fun game. It was fun. Well, they said the servers were only going to be down like 25 minutes, but it's been longer than that already. It's already been like half an hour. So once again, Ascension. Oh, hey, we're in. Looks like we're back. Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't know much about the game. I know very, very little about Warhammer. I never played the tabletop game, and, you know. Yeah, but here's some of the Bloodforged items I get. Like here's, this is the Bloodforged cape that I want to use. Once I hit level 44, you can see it's got increased PvP power by 12, but it's got 10 agility on it, which is nice. And then this one, I've got the, oh shit. But I'm getting quite a few Bloodforged items. They overpromised and underdelivered. I just think the PvP in Return of Reckoning, the PvP in that game was some of the most fun PvP I've ever played, as far as like larger scale PvP. It was really cool. People always talk about like Dark Age of Camelot, and I always kind of feel like it. Even though I never played Dark Age of Camelot, I've seen videos of it. I always felt like Return of Reckoning kind of reminded me of some of those Dark Age of Camelot battles. Yeah, and that's my thing. GR, you know me. I love tanks. I love PvP tanks. So the class I played was the Blackguard, I think, which is pretty much a tanky class. So that's funny. I'm gonna just start selling a lot of stuff, like Volstay does, just to start making some more money. All right, the server just restarted. Let's see how long it takes to do a battleground after a server restart. Psst. Yeah, instant pop. Even on Malfurion after a server restart. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. I wonder how they knew I was a melee hunter. Maybe they looked at my talents, I don't know. It's fun. Hmm. Oh no, lag! Oh, come on. Oh no, what are you doing to me? Even here we get the lag. Doesn't matter what server it is. It's the Ascension lag, baby. But you can see there's only 4 players in Alliance. You know, if we were on, Bronzebeard, it'd be a lot different, right? Just to keep you humble. What, the lag? So you can see I'm like number 2 on damage. Only the Paladin's doing more. And he was in battle a lot longer than me because I had to stop to drink and stuff. But you can do damage, and keep in mind, I'm only level 43 now, so what's gonna be really interesting is by the time I hit like level 48 or something, I think I'm gonna do some serious damage. But we'll see. See the mana, and again, the mana regen's broken. See that? I was drinking my mana regen, and it's like my mana bar is. This is like a common issue I see on these servers, is like the regen doesn't work. Like you'll sit down to drink and I'm drinking like pretty high level, level 35 juice, and I'll drink it, and my mana bar just sits there. Look. See now, see how it's like not moving fast? Look at that. It should be moving up way, way faster than that. Like when I'm outside the battleground and I drink, that shit goes straight up really quick. So there's some sort of really weird bug. I don't know what it is, I'm gonna kill this guy right through the healer, right through the healer's healing. Right? There's the lag right there. I was trying to attack the person. There's more lag. Look at that. More lag, man. I was trying to hit them and I couldn't because they weren't there. they weren't even there. But again, I'm trying to drink mana and it's just I'm just gonna have to go to Aspect of the Viper because I can't get my mana back, right? Come on. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, Paladin. That Paladin was weak sauce. I know. And now I've got no mana. Right? I've got no mana. Let's go up to the priest here. Ah. We still got 8 seconds. Come on, Pet. Get on him. He's so dumb. Oh, yeah. He's so dumb. When I did the feign death, he actually thought I was dead, and he, like, ran off. Well, it kind of sucks because I can't seem to I can't regen mana. Like, I have to go to Viper to regen mana, which is terrible because it reduces my damage by half. So it's just garbage. Just more fucking issues with servers, man. These servers are so... It's so funny, we made fun of Project Epoch, but I'm not gonna lie, Project Ascension's got so much crap going on in their servers. There's so many issues. It's fun, though. I mean, the servers are fun, but man, they'd be a lot more fun if there weren't so many issues. This mount's really cool. I actually like this mount a lot. I think that's because I like the animation of how he moves. He feels really smooth, like on how he moves. He just feels really smooth, which is nice. Where is my team? Like, oh shit. Yeah. Fucking 3 paladins, dude. Like, their whole team's paladins. Right? Their whole team's like paladins. Well, we just keep having the flag. Let's see if we can wipe here. Where's, like, my team? It's 4 on 4. I guess my team's dead. Or 8. Well, is this guy just... Is he waiting for res? I guess he's waiting for res. Come on, buddy. Let's get together. Come on, guys. Let's group up. Because we can kill these guys. We do straight up 4v4. Fucking paladins. Oh, this guy fucked up. Oh, and there's what, the bubble. The infamous bubble. Why does my team suck so bad? And of course the bubble. I can't kill him by myself, man. I can't kill him by myself, guys. We just need to get these guys separated from their group, you know? Let's go after the healer. You can see... This is like the worst battleground. This is like literally the worst battleground. Okay, okay, let's do it. Now we can take him out, because the one guy took off. That's right, baby. I'll see you later. I can kill them if they're not all grouped together. You can see I'm out damaging the regular hunter. What level is he? So he's the same level as me. But I'm out DPS. So I'm out DPSing. I don't know if he's marksman or whatever. He's not melee though. I just gotta stick with my team. I won't leave my wingman. I'm not leaving my wingman. I guess they killed him. There we go. Sneaky, sneaky hunter. Uh-oh. Oh no, what did he get me with? What was that? What was that ability that killed me there? So the difference there, I don't know what level that paladin was, but if I don't get Immolation Trap up on him right there, then that really is what screws me. Like if I get Emo Trap on that paladin there, I probably could win that fight, but without Emo Trap up, it can be really difficult. He's level 46, so he's got 3 levels on me, but if I get Emo Trap up on him there, he's probably dead. Now he's definitely dead. Come on. No, come on, kill him. Come on, get me out of the stun. Oh, and there's the old bubble, the paladin bubble, you gotta love it. Ah, of course. Fucking paladins. The fucking bubble, man. It's like that's what makes paladins so difficult in PvP. Is you'll get to the point where you're gonna kill them, and then they'll just bubble, and it's like almost an entire reset because they can just heal. And then of course you get to where you're about to kill them again, and then they'll just lay on hands. So a lot of times you have to kill a paladin almost like 3 times. Best if might want to try mana burning him. There's actually a glyph that increases the amount that your stings do, like how much damage they do if it's Serpent Sting, how much mana they drain if it's Viper Sting. It'd be an interesting if you were running like a drain team, like a priest hunter. That would definitely be something that would be worth doing, you know. Oh, no bubble. What? No bubble? You didn't bubble? Mm-hmm. There you go. So they had. So I was number 3 on damage, but the Fun Paladin did good damage. But we won. Weezer won. Let me see if I can do. Yeah. Oh, look at that. So this is the first time we've done a Battleground queue that didn't pop instantly. So that's that is a sad thing. No errors, nice. Well, there you go. This is the first time I've done a PvP queue on one of these servers that didn't pop instantly. So, that's not a good thing. But it is 3 in the morning. But still, that kind of sucks. I guarantee if I was on Bronzebeard, I wouldn't have that issue. So... So, I might have screwed myself by server transferring. I know I might have screwed myself by doing the server transfer, but I mean, there's no. But the good thing is there's no lag here. But the bad thing is we may not. I don't know. But again, I think it's just the time of day. Like, I'm sure that I hope more people would transfer over, but I think a lot of people were worried about the server not having enough people. Yeah. Can't have all the fun. I like having all the fun. That was interesting that Hunter messaged me and said, "You're a melee hunter, huh?" He must have been inspecting my build or something. What would my build look like if you inspect me? Let's see. Stalker's Mark, Deadly Bite, Glaive Toss, and Firewatch. Defense of the Turtle, Glyph of Raptor Strike. Leather, hide. Get rid of that. Is there a fire around here?
What brings you here? May the eternal sun shine.
Yeah, so pretty disappointing that the PvP queue is not popping. What I should have done was, I should have transferred a character to Malfurion, because I just assumed that when I transferred to Malfurion, I'd be able to just transfer back. But that's not the case. They don't offer transfers back. Like, you can transfer to Malfurion, but you cannot transfer from Malfurion to Bronzebeard. So once you're here, you're stuck. And I should have checked that out, because I still like being here better just because there's no lag. There's like a lot less lag, but you know, it'll suck though. But it'll suck. Well, it's free. The transfers are free, but it'll suck if people leave Malfurion. Like if the population drops, then it'll suck. So, but again, they'll do a server merge. I mean, Ascension has, I think, shown in the past that they don't really want to have multiple servers. They would prefer to just have one server for this. So if it got to the point where the server was low, I'm sure they would just merge it with the other one. So I don't think that's ever going to be an issue where you're worried about, oh, there's not going to be enough people on the server. I don't think that'll be a problem. But the one thing that does suck is I don't think that you're, like when you get a level 60 on a server, you can buy the transmog gear. But you can't, I don't think you can do it on the other server. You have to have a 60 on that server. So like getting a 60 on Malfurions doesn't help me get like transmog gear on Bronzebeard, which is unfortunate. Especially since I came from, from Bronzebeard. That is kind of unfortunate. I can't get Bruiseweed. I guess we could go, probably have to go to the next zone. Yeah. We'll just ride over. It's not that, I don't think it's that far. I do like this mount though. It's not that the mount looks really cool. It looks okay, but I really like the locomotion of it. Like how his body like kind of lopes. You can see it's got a really good animation. I can't get Bruiseweed. Bummer. How about what, Briarthorn? I should be able to get Briarthorn. I'd be surprised if I couldn't get Briarthorn. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. And Bruisewood, I think, is 100, if I remember correctly. Hey, what's up, Frank? Yeah, I think Bruisewood is 100. I probably should have tapped it to see, but. Let's see what it is. I think it's 100. Yep, requires 100. And another man, there's a lot of Bruiseweed around here. Oh, we could definitely get Mage Row though. Bear Decapitator. Hey Frank, it's okay. I had a bad weekend. I'm not gonna lie, my weekend was bad. Even worse for my wife. My wife's been really sick, and her mom's been sick. It's just been bad. The last couple of months have been a nightmare. To be honest, it's just been a nightmare. And I don't see it getting better very soon. Because my wife's mother is in bad shape. So and I lost it today. Like I like yesterday. Actually, it was yesterday. Oh, finally a battleground. Wow, that was like crazy. I hit enter, but it didn't take me in. So again, these servers they're just very buggy. There's a lot of bugs, a lot of lag. Doesn't seem to matter which server you're on. Like I just clicked enter to enter the battleground and I didn't go in for some reason. I don't know what's going on. It says, I don't know. I'm clicking enter to enter the BG and I'm not going in, so like I don't know. Yeah, and then like I didn't get the pot, and then I didn't. It like I'm out of the queue. Like you cannot queue for PvP while in the open world in high risk. I guess that's what it is. It's saying because I'm in the open world in high risk. And I know I can't change high risk. I can't change high risk off while I'm in the open world, so that's kind of weird. I don't know why they would let you not queue for PvP. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I need to level my alchemy, so. Yeah, and that's why I'm trying to have fun here. I mean, you just hit level 50 on Bronzebeard, nice. Congrats. Congrats. I transferred off of Bronzebeard to Malfurion, and I'm kind of thinking it probably was a mistake, only because I didn't check to see if I could transfer back. I just thought, oh, if I transfer over here and I don't like it, I'll just transfer back, but they don't offer transfers to Bronzebeard. They only offer transfers from Bronzebeard to Malfurion, so. But, you know, again, it should be fine. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, this is like lower level herbs. Yeah, no problem, Frank. No, I appreciate it, dude. No, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of regretting transferring off of Bronzebeard, only because this is the first time I tried to do a PvP, like a BG, where it didn't pop like instantly, like insta pops, you know. Yeah. Well, the reason I transferred was because I spent like an entire like 3 or 4 hours just dealing with like the worst lag ever imaginable. Like I was like trying to, and you got to realize melee hunter is not a class that plays well with lag. Like on a melee hunter, because the way the class works, it's very difficult to play the melee hunter when there's lag. You know, it's because you've got to get your. For example, a lot of times I have to get my pet to root somebody with a web so that I can get my immolation trap on them And if there's any lag at all, I can't do it. I can't. Like a lot of times there's a lag before I see that the trap has been applied. And then by the time the lag dissipates, the guy's already out of the trap. So it's just, and I don't want to go dual spec. No, I don't want to go dual spec because I got to go reset up all my bars, all my abilities. Then I got to get used to playing a different spec, which I haven't played at all. I haven't, it's, then you're talking like a couple days just trying to get used to Beast Mastery, which I just don't want to deal with it, dude. I like melee. I don't want to have to fuck around and dick around on a different spec, especially just because of the lag. I mean, I shouldn't have to like change the way I play because the server's laggy. You know what I mean? That's the worst part in the world. Like I've played a lot of private servers, and this server's really bad. It's like some of the worst like responsiveness I've seen. Yeah, oh yeah, I know. Yeah, for BM, it's like if you're like BM, it's way easier to deal with lag because you just send the pet. It doesn't matter if you're light or not. He's having a ball. He's having a blast. In fact, it's kind of like someone was saying earlier, like the dot class is like a warlock. It's great because if someone's lagging, it's gonna be difficult for them to deal with your pet, but the pet's being handled by the server, so it's just gonna keep hitting and doing damage. You know what I mean? Look at all this bruiseweed. So yeah, so BM's a good class for a laggy server. Melee Hunter is certainly not. Well, I mean, TBC, what are you talking about? What a gay fucking name, okay. Yeah. Anyways, when you say TBC, are you talking about retail? You talking about like retail, like a retail version of WoW or something? I don't play retail WoW anymore, like, so. What is this? Mystic Scroll, the long arm of the law. Okay. Paladin, of course. Yeah, I'm not very excited about. I don't care about retail. I certainly don't care about classic WoW. When you heard they're putting like the WoW token back in like TBC. Yeah. Yeah, it's Anniversary WoW is their second or third, basically just re-release of Classic WoW. Like they had Classic WoW, and then they had Classic Hardcore WoW, and then they had, like Anniversary. All they did was add dual spec to the game, and it's just whatever. It's like why bother? Like, yeah, I don't really. I don't play WoW retail WoW anymore. Yeah. Can't quite get there. Yeah, we can. Yeah, exactly. They just keep releasing the same shit over and over. Then they make a few changes to it and try to pretend like it's somehow like new. Oh, Anniversary. All they really added to it was dual spec. That was about it. You're basically just playing Classic WoW over. You're basically just repeating Classic WoW again, right? So. Yeah. I'd rather play Turtle Wild too. Yeah, you too, Frank. I appreciate Frank. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed probably in a bit. Like, I don't know. Maybe we'll try to get couple more battlegrounds if we can, and then I'm gonna go to bed. But I will say that this server, I mean, since I've transferred to Malfurion, it definitely is a lot less laggy. So that's, you know, so that's good. Oh, I forgot this uses our movement speed. Yeah, kill stealing mobs, that's true.
What would you ask of me? I'm listening.
There we go. That didn't take too long. I'm hoping more people continue to transfer. What does he mean? Wow, I just... Hmm. Don't forget to... I did all my laundry yesterday. I washed all the bedding, I did all the laundry, I washed the dog, that's all I did yesterday was clean pretty much. I mean, outside of just playing a little bit of WoW, so. And the bubble. So, like... Damn. That was not fun. It kind of sucks. The Paladin bubble's getting really annoying. Like, 'cause every time I get on a Paladin, I start kicking his ass, they just bubble. And then it really makes things kind of a pain. Because they can bubble and heal, and it's like I said, it's almost like I have to kill them twice, which is kind of annoying. There's probably a rogue over here. Oh, let's get the flag carrier. Boy, Twinkerbell doesn't handle melee well. That was one thing. Interesting thing is you can see that the ranged on her Twinkerbell here. When she was in the last battle with me, she did as much damage as I did. So she does damage, but she can't handle melee. Like I can handle melee on me. I'm not like amazing at it, but I can do it. I didn't get him. That sucks. Are we just gonna bubble? Yeah, fuck. And he didn't get my... The thing that's so frustrating is trying to land Emo Trap. Like right there, I dropped my Immolation Trap and he didn't walk. I thought he walked through it, but apparently he didn't. Like the range of your traps isn't as good as... I wish it was a little bit bigger. They kind of have to pretty much walk right over it, which can be a real pain. Oh shit. Oh well, he waited for me. Is it the response time? What do you mean? Like, you mean the latency? Like, it's a little laggy in here. Is it? I'm not sure what you're saying. You're saying like right now? Like right now, what's annoying me is just the fucking I'm getting double teamed, like the rogue or you know. This paladin keeps coming at me every single time. You see? Every time the paladin is on me, and this paladin like does a lot of damage. I got, what, no mana? Oh, he disarmed me. I'm like, what the fuck? He, like, disarmed me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is I can't do anything. Huh? Yeah, I mean, I can't do anything when I have 3 people hitting me. There's nothing I can do there. And you gotta realize there, the rogue disarmed me. So I couldn't do anything because I had no weapon. And then I come out of the weapon, the rogue comes over, and the paladin comes over. They're, like, double teaming me. Plus, you also have to realize I'm only level 43, whereas a lot of people in the battleground are like way higher level than I am. So I'm at a disadvantage to begin with. But again, 1v1, I can kill these guys. Like, I take on that rogue 1v1, I can kill him. I take on that paladin 1v1, I can probably kill him. But 2v1, I can't. You know, like here, like this druid is level 47. See that? He's you know, he's 4 levels higher than me, right? And you can see, like, you know. And see, every time I try to get on the, every time this guy comes over, see what happens? See, every time I get to where I can kill this paladin, the rogue opens on me every single time. It's like the rogue is just shadowing the paladin. Like, I could have killed the paladin. Like, that guy's level, you know, again, I can kill these guys 1v1, but I just can't kill them 2v1. So, and they're like running around together as a group, so it's just kind of annoying. Yeah, see, he's dead. It's just frustrating. It feels like that. Yeah, they're definitely working together because you can see that, and it almost looks like he even lets the paladin try to 1v1 me. But then as soon as he gets in trouble, that's when the rogue opens. Did you notice that? But every time the paladin starts to get in trouble, then the rogue, like, that's when the rogue attacks me. So it's almost like he's just shadowing him and saying, "Oh, I'll let you 1v1 him." And then when I start kicking the paladin's ass, or the paladin starts taking a lot of damage, he's like, "Oh, okay." Then he comes out and he hits me, you know. Oh, that hunter left. Look, that hunter left the battleground. She just left. Remember the Twinkle Bell or whatever her name was? She couldn't take getting her butt beat. So she just left. Well, here's... And again... I'm stunned or something. And then he bubbles, see? Then the paladin bubbles, right? Bubbles got another, like, you know. And then we get the rogue, see? It's just... Every time I get close to killing the paladin, they just bubble and run away. You see that? He bubbles and runs away, and then the rogue comes and bails him out. So... yeah. But I've fought, like, when I was level 41, I fought a level, like, 48 rogue 1v1. And I was 41, he was, like, 48, and I beat him. So I can definitely take out higher level characters. But yeah, that's it's not very much fun when you have a paladin and a rogue kind of double teaming you. Yeah, because they both have stun. You know, the paladin's gonna hodge you, the rogue's gonna, you know, kidney shot you, so you're gonna be stunned a lot. So, which, you know, can't do a whole lot. You're pretty much screwed. And it just feels like listen, it's gonna be the same people. You know, it's gonna be the same people. I think this guy was on the other team. See, he's level 47. Right? Now we got these guys. And look, this is the guy that was kicking my ass last time. And now he's on my team. Isn't that weird to have a guy that was on the other team beating the shit out of you and now he's on your team? That feels so odd. Hey, thanks for the sub. Not a goblin. Thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, that seems so weird. Like, but yeah, what level was he? Oh, he was only level 42. But yeah, like I said, I thought I could have taken out the rogue 1v1, but it was always 2v1, you know. The paladin was always there. And actually, that's probably why the rogue was waiting to open, because he's lower level. Like he never came at me like when it was just me by myself, and him by himself. He never attacked me. He always waited for the paladin to open, and that's when he opened on me afterwards. Like after I was like half health, and he'd come out and open up on me. Yeah, is he in chat? He said every class has self-healing except Hunter. One thing I've never liked in MMOs is I don't agree with self-healing. I think that the only classes that should be able to heal are healers. I'm a strong believer in the Holy Trinity. Like, only a healer should heal. Like, a warrior shouldn't be healing, a rogue shouldn't be healing. That's just, unless it's a bandage, you know. There should be no, like, inherent, like, skills, like, you know, like, fucking recuperate and shit. It should, you know, those type of abilities they added to the game that should never have been added to the game. Marginalization of classes is a bad thing. This guy's just chasing this poor troll druid around. I feel kind of sorry for this druid. Boom. I just came over and went biff. But there's still lag because you can see the kill shot, I think, is what killed it. Well, I'm not sure. Just, I don't know. You gotta realize I'm in the United States too, so my ping is you know, actually 83 is lower than I've ever had on Bronzebeard, that's for sure. On Bronzebeard I was always around 89, so we are pinging higher here, which is good. A lot less people. Oh, they got fan and knives. I didn't realize they had fan and knives in this version. Yeah, so pretty easy kill there. And so there, I didn't do a lot of damage. I did 1,200 damage there. Kind of was hoping I did more than that, but 1,200's something, I guess. But not great. Aw. That Warlock did a lot of damage to me. Like, I was surprised how much damage the Warlock did. The dots were just tearing me up. Look at that Paladin, Gen B. Look at the damage he's doing. It's like... I'm gonna try to get my pet to web him. There it is. There's the web. I love the spider, man. The spider is so cool. Because, like, do you see the range on the web? Like, he was on his mount, and I had my spider web him. And that allowed the human paladin here to catch up and just spank him. Which is really cool, right? I don't know if... Okay, the web is up, but he's out of range. He's out of range. The web is also a pretty short cooldown, which is nice, you know. The reason I got the web, I mean, as a melee hunter, you know, I can get kited quite a bit, so... Alright. Ooh, rogue. Where's my pet? Oh, my pet got caught up top. Shit. Now my pet's there. Oh, now he blinded me. This paladin hits so. Look at that. Look at he like no, and he's like take like no damage, you know. Uh-oh, buddy. Oh. Again, I can't. The melee hunter does not do well against multiple targets, unfortunately. You don't have the melee hunter. The one thing that, and we talked about it with Ripoff, is that one of the biggest problems is this ability here. Defense of the Turtle should not be an artifact. It should be a blue. Like, melee hunter is pretty squishy, and having Defense of the Turtle as your artifact is really just poor design. You need more. The melee hunter needs more survivability. Not to say they don't have survivability, because they do have some, but they need more. Because in a 1v1 fight, they're pretty decent, but once you get 2v1, they die very quickly. Because once your defensive cooldowns are down, you're extremely squishy. And the other thing that kind of sucks is that I think other classes actually have better defenses. Other melee classes have more defensive abilities than you do. Like when I go up against a warrior, they throw on a shield and throw like a few spells up, and they're like so tanky. Even when it's like an arms warrior. When I go up against a rogue, they've got blind, they've got evasion, they've got like kidney shot. They have so much like defense. Yeah, he disarmed me. This rogue's halfway smart. Yeah, I'm screwed. Actually, I don't know what happened. Did he like lay on hands me or something? And then there's the bubble. And there's the lay on hands. You see that? That's crazy. Damn. I'm not sure how I stayed alive that long. That other paladin must have been healing me. That was crazy. Let's see. Healing received. Yeah. Somebody healed me. Yeah, see, he laid on hands me. There you go. I knew something. I knew somebody must have laid on hands. Oh shit, we're like losing because we were fucking around. But you can see, look at that. I'm number 2 on damage, 16,000. So I can actually do pretty decent damage. You know. But not enough damage, unfortunately. That was cool. The paladin laid on hands me. I was like, Isaac, he must have did lay on hands because I knew I was almost dead there. I was like, I'm almost dead. I'm just gonna soften these guys up with ranged abilities. If they're just gonna let me stand back and fire away, I got no problem with that. You know. Once again, my mana drink. Look, I'm drinking mana, and it's like it ain't doing shit. See that? Like I don't know what's wrong in these battlegrounds, but you cannot recuperate mana with mana drink. Like it doesn't work. It's so frustrating. Because as a melee hunter, you need your mana, you know? Ah, it was a waste of a trinket. I shouldn't have trinketed that. But I wanted to kill the rogue, you know? I wanted to kill the rogue. Shit. Oh, how did he not die? Would you... How did he not die? All right, I'm going to bed. But you can see the melee hunter is interesting. Definitely interesting. You can see damage. I'm doing 80 DPS per second, so I was actually doing more damage per second than anybody in that battleground, except for that paladin who was, as you saw, was crushing people. But still, though, that's encouraging because I'm only level 43. So when I get to like level 47 or 46, even in that battleground range of 40 to 49, should be interesting. Thank you, Annie. Yeah, I gotta get some sleep. I gotta get up early. I gotta get up in probably like, I think 3 hours to like, because I always have to make the food for my wife and for her to take to the hospital. I always prep like her food and beverages and things for her to take with her because she spends the whole day with her mom, as her mom's not in the hospital now, as her mom's in like one of those rehabilitation centers. But it's like she's there like 24/7. My wife is actually not working. She I don't want to say she quit her job, but she basically quit her job to take care of her mom after her mom's stroke. But I don't know if I'm regretting transferring to this server. I don't think so. I mean, I kind of am and I kind of not. Like, it's nice that the server has fewer people, so it's not as laggy. And talking to some of the people, I saw some people in the general chat, like for the server, like the newcomer chat, and it seemed like they were a dedicated group of people that actually didn't want people to transfer to the server. You know what I mean? So, which is it's good to see that people are dedicated to Malfurion, like that they enjoy having a server with a lower pop, and they want it to stay that way. That's kind of what I was reading in the newcomer chat. Yeah, thank you, Annie. No, it's been beyond difficult. My wife has heart issues anyway. Like, it runs in her family. Her family has a lot of heart issues. So my wife's already had 2 heart attacks. So she's and she has post-traumatic stress. She has Pott's disease. She has vasospastic angina and coronary artery disease. So she's got lots of problems, unfortunately. And so dealing with her mom has been very, very difficult for her. So, am I running this? It feels almost like I'm not running the. Let me take a look at something really quickly. I almost feel like I'm running the. Okay, no, I'm running the HD patch. It's just when I looked at the character screen, it didn't look like the HD models for the butt off, but I guess it was. What was weird is they said we'd have to update the patcher for this downtime, but I never saw any kind of update to the patcher. And you remember Chad's always at yours? Yeah. Yeah, I don't really talk. I mean, I ask questions in newcomer chat because I seem to get questions like, "Oh, how do I do something that I don't know how to do?" And a lot of times I actually get decent responses. But anyways, yeah, it's been tough though. It's been really hard. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's been very hard. Like, yesterday, I kind of lost my temper. Like, I didn't kind of. I really lost my temper on the cats because they were like, I couldn't sleep. I've got very little sleep the last couple of weeks, and I've had like insomnia, and that's why I've been playing the game because I can't seem to sleep. So, yeah, it's been tough. I'm doing everything at home. Like, I do all the laundry, I do all the grocery shopping, I do the dishes. I make my wife, salad and food that she can take to the hospital with her every morning. So I'm getting up when she's getting up. So sometimes she gets up at 4 a.m., sometimes she gets up at 5 a.m. Today she's getting up, I think it's 7 a.m., which is 3 hours from now. So I'll get up at 7 to make some food for her. Yesterday I did all the laundry. I washed all the bedding for the bed. I washed the dog. I had to get the dog washed because he was filthy. And then I lost my temper because the cats were partying on the furniture, and we have this brand new TV stand, really nice TV stand, very expensive. and it has these pieces on the edge that are kind of connected with these dowels. And the reason they're set up that way is because the piece can be, there's multiple pieces to the TV stand. It can be turned into an entire armoire that encloses the TV, but we don't have all the pieces for that. We just have the TV stand, but the TV stand's prepped so that it could connect. It could have this thing that sits on top, and so these little pieces on the top edge of the TV stand pop off, and then these other pieces connect to it. And because those things are just connected with these dongles, they're kind of like they can be knocked out. So what happens is the cats get on top of the TV stand, and if they launch off the edge, they can knock literally the edge of the TV stand can pop off, and they knock it out, and it hits the ground, and it chips the wood, and it could break it. And I really lost my temper on the cat when he did that this morning. Because I was trying to sleep, and all of a sudden I heard this huge loud noise, like this crash. It's because he knocked the edge of the TV stand off and shipped it. And this is like, $800 TV stand that's brand new. And I just was like, I just started screaming at that cat. I haven't been able to get sleep. Yeah, well, I love cats, and I have 3 cats. I'm more of a cat person than a dog person. I've had cats my whole life. I love cats. I have 3 cats. Like if you go to, let's see, if you go to my Discord. This is one of my cats. Same cat. Same cat. That's Osiris. He likes he likes luxury. Do you like luxury, baby? Yes, he does. Here's my other cat on top, right? This is when we lived in this apartment where we had a view over Tampa Bay. This is like looking out over Tampa Bay. And you can see he always likes to lay on my clothes. And then this is my my Flame Point Siamese. This is Ra, Amun Ra. He's a sweetheart. He's a really good cat. Like he was, I think, abandoned by his mom, and I got him out of a shelter, and he was only 5 weeks old. In fact, when they found him, and he was like I think he was 3 weeks old, and they found him. Someone brought him in. They'd found him like abandoned. I think he has really bad. He has vision issues, and I think that's why his mom abandoned him. And someone luckily turned him in, and there's a person at this particular no-kill shelter that works with the no-kill shelter to help feed and take care of animals that are too young to be adopted out. So that person had Ra and fed him and bottle fed him until he was old enough. And really, 5 weeks is like, I think, the minimum before they'll let you adopt. So I adopted him right when he was just a little baby. And then here's my other cat, Anubis. So these are my 3 cats I have. Yeah, these 3 here. And I don't know if I have a picture of my dog. Let's see. Yeah, here's my dog, my golden retriever right here. This is Granger. He's pretty young there. Here he is as a puppy. Yeah, and here he was when he was just a little puppy. And there's my left foot. Let's see, here he is. Just a little puppy. Look at that little boy. Oh, what a cutie. I will pet them for you. I was watching TV with my wife on the couch in the living room earlier, and the white kitty, like, he'll sit on the couch right next to me. He sits on the couch like a human being. He'll like sit with his back up against the back of the couch, and he'll like chew on it, he'll like groom himself. And well, I like this song. I'll see you guys later, man. Peace out.